guys? This is my usual video, and not my drums, not making a drum cover, but I really did want to make this video for a good while now, but now I'm a bit more, I don't want to say educated, but I've had more, I guess, experience with it. It's been, what, 9 months now that I've lived without a gallbladder, and sometimes some complications can arise if you have the surgery. Some people are, just perfectly fine. They can just keep going. Now, obviously, they suggest that you ease back into your diet, after it gets removed. And that you just, you're really supposed to avoid a lot of, high fatty food. You're supposed to eat healthier. But let's be real here. A lot of us, especially us Americans, are very unhealthy, and I mean, being healthy, it takes a little bit more effort. Not all of us really have the time or want to spend the extra money to be healthy. So, I mean, in a way, it's kind of a cop-out, so to speak, but, I mean, not really, because even when I would eat kind of healthy, I would still kind of feel crappy. But anyway, there's this condition. It's, how do you pronounce it? Post-Gallbladder syndrome? I really don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the fancy medical term for gallbladder, so post-gallbladder removal syndrome. You can have, a lot of people get acid reflux, and there's also this thing known as bile reflux. And, I mean, there are ways that doctors can diagnose it, like if you want to get, a scope down your throat, or, just things like that, like barium x-ray, or just, you can get on, acid reduction things, what am I thinking, Zantac, Nexium, that's, the prescription drug for acid reflux. But some things that are prescribed for acid reflux don't exactly work for bile reflux. And bile reflux, basically, it can cause a lot of nausea and just a burning sensation in your upper abdomen, and just chest pain, and I wouldn't say it really affects your breathing, because I could always still breathe fine. It's just a kind of a gnawing, really burning type pain in your chest. And also, another unpleasant thing about gallbladder removal, especially in the first couple weeks, first couple months even, is after you eat, a lot of people have very fast bowel movements. Let's just go with that so it doesn't sound too nasty. So, here are a few things that can help. Now, this is one that I took, I think I discovered it maybe 3 or 4 months after I had my gallbladder removed. It's calcium. Now, here's the catch. You don't want to just get any calcium, because there's different types. There's citrate and carbonate. You want the carbonate, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, calcium carbonate, that's what it is here. It helps, I guess you want to say, compact the bile. Now, the only thing with this is if you take too much of it, then it can actually clog you up. And I've also had the experience where if you take too much of this, it just increases the nausea even more. So even though you won't be going to the bathroom and having unpleasant experiences there, you'll still really feel crappy overall. So, I mean, that works for some people. I've read online a lot of people can just do that, and they don't have any chest pain, and their nausea doesn't get too bad. And the calcium carbonate just solves their pooping issue, we'll say. But I would recommend, well, at least for me, for the bile reflux, this is called slippery elm. Yes, it's tree bark, but this is one of the 4 things that a few websites I've seen recommended this. It's slippery elm, it's tree bark, it's in capsule form. You can get it in tea, you can get it in various forms, but I just find taking the capsule form to be the easiest. And you just want to be careful, because I have this one here, and I also bought another one because this one's almost empty. You want to be careful, because this says to, take for 3 times a day. You might not need to take that much. I take for twice a day, usually before lunch and before dinner, and that usually gives me good to go. But then if I have this one here, it's like a lower, so I have to like kind of adjust because it says take three times a day. So, you know, but overall, as long as you use it like kind of like to their guidelines, then you should be good. Just don't go more than what they say. If you go less, if you don't need as much as, you know, they recommend, or the max dose or whatever, then that's fine, you know, whatever you need. But these are just a couple things. I've also read that chamomile, like, you know, the tea, I think they sell capsules of it. I'm not sure, but the tea, there's also licorice. So I'm not entirely sure if that also counts as Twizzlers. I don't think so. But you can just buy, you know, licorice tea, I guess capsules for that too. Most of these things are available in capsules. I just feel like capsules are the easiest way to take care of it. I guess you can just take them wherever. You know, you can't really always say if you're at work, you can't just kind of make tea at work all the time. I mean, some people, but not everyone can do that. And the other thing was marshmallow. Not like, you know, marshmallows, but like the natural, like plant or herb, whatever it is. That can be another thing that's good. So, I mean, if you're having troubles after you remove your gallbladder, you can try these couple things. I'd recommend the slippery elm. And, you know, a change in diet is always recommended. You don't want to eat greasy food all the time, although I'm kind of hypocritical saying that because I eat it often. But taking the slippery elm, it really helps. It makes, like, if having chest pain, it takes it from like a 6 or a 7 down to like 2 or a 3. Like, I think it's still kind of there, but it's really not bad at all. And what else? Had nausea before I started taking slippery elm, and that pretty much subsided. You know, you still get your days where it's kind of like blood, but I mean, it's nothing bad since I started to take this over the last month a lot more and more. Rather than having stomach virus last week, but that's just, you know, something totally different. Obviously, you're going to feel nauseous from that. But yeah, I just noticed I've been rambling for like 7 minutes about this, so I should probably end the video soon. Probably have a drum cover up like 2 weeks from now or so. I'm on Thanksgiving break, and I'm taking like the Monday and Tuesday off beforehand too. Don't actually have class Monday. Have a workshop class Tuesday, so I just took off work. I work here at the school. Just took off, and gonna have that whole week, so I'll have like 9 or 10 days. Now, of course, for Thanksgiving, I'll be doing family things, but a couple days before that, I'll have time to make some drum covers, so about time. And I also ordered new pedals, new double pedals, DW3000, so it'll be cool to test them out. They should be here before I make a cover. But anyway, my drum cover subscribers, don't worry, there's more videos coming eventually soon. I know I haven't made one in a while. And to the people that are viewing this for, you know, the slippery elm or the gallbladder issues, I hope this helps. And you know, feel free to reach out or comment below if you have other tips for people who have the same issue as us. Alright, see you later.